Morning routines, everyone knows them, everyone hates them, but there's this one guy.
I'm Andrew Huberman. Today you're going to learn about practical tools for optimizing your morning routine.
Andrew Huberman, neuroscientist at Stanford University. He seemed to have found the best science-based morning routine out there.
But does it actually work? Does it affect your mood? Does it increase your productivity? Do you become superhuman? And most importantly, should you try it as well? We'll give it a try and answer all those questions in the end of this video. But okay, how's this morning routine actually working?
So Huberman suggests to wake up between 6:30 and 7 a.m. After, he would get hydrated for the day. So 1 glass of water with salt or electrolytes to get your brain and body to its full potential. In case you still feel tired at this point, Huberman would do yoga nidra. There's interesting research behind it which shows that it can actually make you feel more rested. The part that Huberman emphasizes the most are his daily morning walks for sunlight exposure. Research has shown that direct sunlight exposure in the early morning increases early day cortisol release and prepares your body for better sleep at night. A morning spike in cortisol will also positively influence your immune system, metabolism, and ability to focus during the day. Well, that sounds quite good. Now probably the worst part of the morning for many people. Huberman suggests daily cold exposure. You can rather take a cold shower or an ice bath. Both are fine. There are a couple of benefits. You're getting better perfusion and blood flow, as well as a 2.5 times increase in dopamine that lasts for several hours. This will make you feel mentally clear and alert. After, Huberman suggests a 90-minute focus session, in which he would usually read some scientific articles. During this time, no phones allowed. Actually, in general, he recommends not using your phone right after waking up and before going to bed.
At this point, you might have noticed, where is my morning coffee in this protocol?
Well, Huberman suggests to delay your caffeine consumption 90 minutes after waking up. This way, you can avoid the well-known afternoon crash. After his focus session, Huberman will get some physical exercise done for around 1 hour. In this session, again, no phones allowed. After the gym session, it's time for the first meal of the day. Huberman would eat fish oil and eat a meal high in protein and carbs.
And well, that's it. That's apparently a morning routine that should have plenty of benefits for your body, mind, and focus. Good morning, guys. It's 7 a.m. and it's the first day of the morning routine. To be honest, I'm feeling kind of tired. But well, I guess I have to go through this. Do you know what would make me feel better? If you would subscribe to this channel, because more videos like this coming soon. Here we go. Okay, it's day 1 and time for my salt water. I'm not excited. So now we're gonna do yoga nidra.
Namaste, this is Ali, and this is a 10-minute yoga nidra for deep rest. Lay down and get comfortable.
Okay, how the heck should this make me awake? I almost fell asleep. Okay, it's 7:30 and that means it's time for a morning walk.
So I've actually never walked here and it's right where I live, so yeah, those walks are pretty nice too. I was exploring my area at the same time.
Another cold shower. Well, luckily the water isn't that cold to tell.
While being in my work session, I started feeling kinda tired. I don't know if it was the absence of caffeine or waking up early, but I didn't feel that great. Instead, I decided to go to the gym, which hopefully would make me more awake.
So back home, and that means it's time for some carbs, some protein, and some supplements. Okay, so another interesting part of this experiment. Since I really want to see if it makes a difference in my day, I'm tracking all of this with my Whoop band. We're going to look at factors such as the stress level, sleep, recovery, and more, since those should reflect changes in my morning routine. Definitely stick to the end, because then we can have a look at all those data and compare it to the week before. Okay, new morning, and that means again, salt water. Does it get better? No, it doesn't.
Honestly, I really love those morning walks. It's just so nice and refreshing in the morning, and yeah, it's just nice feeling the sun on my skin, even though it's not really sun right now, but in general, it's just really nice. I'm really enjoying that.
It's actually really nice getting my gym sessions in the morning, because that way I feel just way more energized and I feel like I can perform just better. Okay, day 3 is completed. Here we go. The routine started working better and better, and overall my feeling says I'm more productive. However, I found it a bit hard following such a strict routine every day. I struggled with staying on time, and every day my routine got delayed a bit more and more. For example, on day 5, I finished my morning routine at noon, so the morning was pretty much gone. I don't know about you, but it feels like the day is already half over and I haven't even started working yet. Of course, I did all the things of the routine, but ultimately the goal of the routine is to prepare me for a productive day, and usually that will be in the morning for me. Good morning, guys. It's the last day. Okay, again, time for yoga nidra.
Let's start by taking 3 deep breaths.
So honestly, if there would be one thing that I could continue out of this routine, it's those morning walks. It's just amazing. I just really love to be in nature, be out there in the morning, and it's just like time where you can think, and yeah, it's really nice.
Cold. Let's go to the gym. We're done with our 7-day experiment. I'm so excited. So how did it go? I'd say pretty good. Even though I had some struggles with making my time and adapting to the routine, I think I felt overall better during the day. Of course, 7 days is definitely not enough time to really take a long-term conclusion, but let's still have a look at the Whoop data.
Okay, so here on the left side is a normal week, and on the right side we have the Huberman routine. Let's start with the stress level. We can see that the average time in the high stress zone got reduced to 2 hours 30 compared to 3 hours 16 in a normal week. That's definitely a difference. However, it's very hard to tell if that's because of the Huberman routine or if my last week was just more stressful than this one. Let's also have a look at my recovery, which tells us how well rested my body is and how much strain it can take on. Whoop uses many factors to calculate the recovery rate, which also includes sleep, stress, and lifestyle factors. My average was 68% compared to 57% the week before, so also here we see a slight improvement. Lastly, my sleep performance. As we can see, almost the same. However, sleep performance is basically the sleep I got compared to the sleep I needed, so I don't know how much this can tell us. Overall, I think it's hard to get a real conclusion out of this data. There was for sure an improvement in stress and recovery, but this could be due to many factors. I didn't sleep every day the same, trained in different intensities, and well, just had a normal life. I'll leave it like that, and everyone can make their own conclusion.
By the way, if you want to get a fancy Whoop band like mine, there's a link in the description that gives you 1 month for free. I think this experiment gave me some idea and inspiration for my morning routine. I honestly won't continue the exact routine as Huberman suggested. It's just a bit impractical, and even though I'm not working in a corporate environment and I can manage my time by myself, it's still very hard to stick to it. Sometimes I go later to bed than other days. I also won't go every single day to the gym. Sometimes my body just needs time to rest. I'm also usually a person who works in the morning. Most of the days this week I couldn't even start before 11, and I felt somehow unproductive. However, I will definitely adapt certain things to my routine. I think it's very beneficial drinking the glass of salt water in the morning. I also really like the morning walks. I think this was probably my favorite part of the routine. I also want to continue the cold exposure and even ordered myself a proper ice bath. Oh yeah, baby. But I will probably just do it every second or third day, because otherwise it's just unsustainable. I think we always have to remember, just because a routine works for someone else doesn't particularly mean that it works for us as well. We're all different. We have different preferences, different habits, and different needs. I think everyone has to try for themselves what actually works and what not. I'd recommend try Huberman's routine for yourself for 1 week and see what works for you personally. And in the end, just pick the things that you like the most, just like I did. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I guess see you next time.